women are usually suppressed in Nigeria, and we all know. We treat them like caterpillars that will clear the road. They will make the road. Once they prepare, give birth to that road, we just dump them aside. I will now say, you cannot pass this road after that same caterpillar constructed the road. If that caterpillar should pass the road, they will shout on the operator. They will even destroy and impound and suppress that caterpillar. That's how we treat women in this country. And for me, I don't think it's fair. They produce, they manufacture everything you give them. They bring it out in multiples. Look at all of us. Anybody that didn't pass through women should raise up his or her hand. We pass through them and we are abandoning them. Is it fair? No. Is it fair? No. Kabi says, what we're doing to them, is it fair? No. I'm not hearing your voice, so no. I don't think it's fair. We should give them more inclusion, more participation in anything we do. So for us, we will still deliberate, we traditional rulers. We want to talk to our subjects. Our subjects are all in the National Assembly, and we are starting with Southwest. Because it's our voice. We have a very strong voice in the media. We understand how we will penetrate our subjects. We are not trying to use force, but we're trying to convince them as royal fathers to reason along with us so that the role of women in the legislative arm of their country will have a better place. On this note, I am also looking forward to more women in the National Assembly, in the legislative arm. At some point too, we will be the one to clamor for the executive arm. Someday, we will have women that will be governors. We've had women that are deputy governors or Senator Jimmy, wherever you are, please appreciate her, appreciate her. At some point, number 2, women. Number 2, representing all women in Ekiti State, and a very refined senator.
Only 20 out of 469. That is a 360 in the House of Representatives. You have only 16 women. Then you have, of course, the Senate, only 4 women out of 109. There are so many committees. In 14 houses of assembly in this country, including some of your states, there is not a single woman. And we have women committees, manned by men, and membered by men, chaired by men, and discussed by men. This is an aberration in other places. The adage that says, and I believe that, he who wears the shoes knows where it pinches. In Nigeria today, we have women. We are the last 5 in the world where with maternal mortality, we are the last 5 in the world, as if we're a country at war. We are not investing in the health services. And so any woman who is pregnant in Nigeria is on the maternity death road. And so if you have 14 houses of assembly without any woman, what are they deciding about women in the country? This is a huge problem. That's why we are craving. We are saying, unless women are on the table, their issues will not come on board. When we went for the Constitutional Review Committee, they had 37 in the Senate, 37 additional seats. We are not taking away the seats that they have, additional seats in the Senate. Then 37 in the House of Representatives. Then to enable those houses that don't have women to have 3 in each of the houses of assembly, at least to bring the number up a little. At the end of the day, the Senate all came down to one geopolitical zone. The issue of proportion came on board because when they discussed it, I think it almost passed because we're doing harmonization of what they take for voting. The bill did not, because someone raised the point that if you are giving 37 to Senate, then the number in the House of Representatives needs to triple. That is one geopolitical zone. And the House said they couldn't take more. And the Senate said if you couldn't take more, then we have to bring down the number. That's the result that we have. We are hoping and praying that they can raise it. If they want a proportionate representation in terms of what we have in the House of Representatives, about 9%, you can raise that by additional 2 seats.
The special seat bills that we have been putting forward seek to address the long-standing structural imbalance in Nigerian political representation by providing a designated number of additional seats for women in both chambers of the National Assembly and state House of Assemblies. The proposal is grounded in recognition that the existing constitutional and electoral frameworks have not yielded equitable gender outcomes, with women currently occupying less than 5% of legislative seats nationally. The special seat bill, therefore, represents a temporary but targeted affirmative action mechanism consistent with the principle of substantive equality enshrined in the constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 and in international commitments such as the Conventions on the Eliminations of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women and the Protocol to the African Charter on Women and People's Rights on the Right of Women in Africa, the Maputo Protocol. In Uganda, the system of district women representative has helped sustain women legislative feasibility since the 1995 constitutions, creating a pipeline of female political leadership across sectors. Similarly, Senegal parity law, which requires political parties to fill equal number of men and women on electoral lists, have elevated women representation to over 40%, reshaping public decision-making and broadening the social contract between citizens and government. These examples underscore a compelling reality that affirmative action works. When properly designed and implemented, it enhances